Hi, the kids. George?
Hi guys, my name is Marlene McCohen and this is my African Gray Cody, and we want to welcome you to Parent Tip Tuesday. Now I know that Cody's going to be naughty in this video. How do I know? I just know. In fact, if you guys watch my story on Instagram at Marlene McCohen, you know too that Cody is going to be naughty. So let's give him a toy and ask him which one he wants to chew up for this video. What color do you guys think he's going to pick? You guys should choose a color right now and write it in the comments and then see if you're right. I think he's going to pick yellow. I do know Cody, but I actually don't know what he's going to pick because he does pick different ones every time. So let's just see. Cody, come on up here. Look at this. Look at these colors. He picked purple. So hopefully this purple thing will keep him busy for the duration of the video. Now, if you guys will notice, he is above the sink. So we don't want him getting any wood chips in the sink. So of course, I'm going to put one of these things in there. Sinks are a great place for birds to hang out and have fun because anything that they eat will just kind of go in the sink. Any mess that they make, you can just turn on the sink and, you know, wash it away. Of course, there shouldn't be any dishes or anything in the sink, but I'm sure you guys know that. Today, we are going to cover something that I find to be so important. Guys, I don't know why, but this subject specifically is so important to me. I feel like it's very important for the health of your bird. It's very important knowledge that you may not have noticed unless somebody points it out to you, or you may have. But I always feel like this tip in particular is very important also when you go away to explain to whoever is watching your birds the importance of this. So we're going to talk today about your bird's water bowl. You may be thinking, my bird's water bowl, how complicated can a water bowl be? Well, that's exactly the problem. There's so much about the water bowl that is hidden within the realm of washing the water bowl. It's a little secret hidden in the water that you may not know about, and it's very important for the health of your bird. So here it is. This is the bird's water bowl from today. I have not washed it yet. You'll see that it's empty though, and there is a little bit of things in there, but we're gonna wash it together. Now, this is what I want you guys to know. You notice that I emptied the bowl and we're gonna wash it, but let's just pretend for a second that the bowl was full of water. Now, if your bowl is full of water and you want to clean it out, a lot of people, believe it or not, they really do, they have this instinct to empty the water bowl and then just refill it, especially if there's no dirt around the bowl, the bird hasn't soiled it in any way. Then your first instinct might be just, let me empty it and fill it right back up. Guys, you cannot do that. It is so important to wash the bowl. How do I know? Let me tell you guys what happens if you just keep refilling even clean water into a clean bowl consistently. What happens is, if you put your finger in there, you're gonna feel it. You end up with like this slime. And when I go away and someone watches my birds, when I come back, if I feel that slime, I know they weren't listening to me. So I tell everybody that they have to take care of their birds by completely washing the bowl and washing it out, because that slime is like a buildup of like bacteria and dirt, and you don't want your bird eating that. And it's amazing that it can happen because you're thinking clean water, clean bowl, it's water, but it happens. So this is what you do. When you go to wash your bird's bowl out, you dump out the water. And first thing I always do is put my finger all around. I want to get this bowl like completely clean where I don't feel any slime or any possibility of slime. I want to make it go away. Then you can always use for birds a mild dish soap. Just a tiny bit, put it in there. It's pretty harmless for the birds, but of course you're going to clean it out completely. So they're not going to be drinking any soap water. You guys know how to do that to make sure there's no soap in there. So you want to clean the bowl. You see all that soap? Now, before I finish cleaning it, I want to let you guys know you can use a sponge to clean the bowl, but I hate sponges. If you use a sponge, you gotta make sure it's designated just for the bird bowl and the bird food items. And I'll tell you why. You don't wanna cross-contaminate anything with your own food in your own dishes, first of all. Second of all, I don't like sponges because I don't know what is built up in that sponge over time. And I'm just really OCD and paranoid about these things. I feel like my fingers and a dry, perfectly clean cloth or paper towel will do a much better job. So let's continue cleaning out the bowl. So remember, we use some mild dish soap. We want to clean it until there is no more soap in it. Okay, you always want to test it out. You know, make sure that there's no bubbles. You probably can't see that and if I show it to you, I'll spill it over, but you guys gotta trust me. There are no bubbles. Okay, I see one bubble. So just to be safe, we want to get rid of it. Okay, so we clean the bowl. What? I'll tell you what, we clean the bowl, and I didn't fill it up with water just yet because I want to take a very clean cloth. So you can either use a cloth to dry it. Drying the bowl really ensures that nothing was left in the bowl. Or you can use a paper towel. I actually prefer paper towels because I know that they're super, super clean and super absorbent. I swear this is not a commercial, but I love Bounty Selecticize. I like to make sure that I'm not using a whole piece of paper if I don't need one. For the environment, for the birds, for the waste, for everything. You want to get that bowl really shiny inside and out too, because you don't know what kind of buildup there can be in the water outside of the bowl. So now look, we have a super shiny, dry, clean bowl. And then you're going to put your water into the bowl. Now, what? I have a filtered water section here that Cody is standing on. I like to put filtered water into the bowl. If you have any other kind of waters that are nice and healthy for the bird, you totally can. Some people live in great areas where you have good tap or well water, but you should basically be putting in your bird's bowl the best water that you possibly can or can afford. You know, tap water should be fine, but I like to use the filtered if you do have it. So I'll fill that up. Look at Cody. Cody's like, I have no idea what's going on. And then of course, guys, you can add your Avicom or any other vitamins that you have for your bird. But keep in mind, if you do add things like Avicom or any other kind of vitamins or supplements to the bowl, it's really important to give them water when those supplements are not in the bowl as well. So you don't want them sitting in there the whole night or the whole day until you clean the bowl again. You really want to clean it out as often as possible. Make sure that they always have fresh water. Sometimes you'll notice your birds will take a pellet or something else and they'll dip it in the water and basically they're waiting to make their own cereal. Sometimes if I realize that just happened, I'll let them do it. But if it's been a while, I completely clean out the bowl, wash it just like I showed you, and make sure that they have nice, fresh, clean water and that the vitamins are not in the bowl all day long. You want to give them time to have water without all of that in it, just so that you know that they're not old and stewing in there. Now, I think it's also important to note that some of you may have what Rocky has, which is this water bottle. I love this water bottle because you fill it up and there's so much more water in there and you know it's basically pretty clean. But even though it stays cleaner longer, you really do want to wash these out at least once a week and make sure that there's no slime in there, because adding water to a water bottle can do exactly the same thing. Now, for Rocky's water bottle, of course, that's where things like this come in handy. You want to clean out the bottle. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. This is great, guys, for washing all dishes and everything. I'm kind of one of those OCD efficient people, so it's not just the bird stuff that I'm really prepared to clean. It's like anything. This is like for baby bottles, okay? This is like for babies, you know, like the real ones that cry and stuff. Now, you guys can use this to clean out these water bottles. It's amazing. You put it in, you turn it around, you pull it out. You probably need one with a longer stick. This kind of stuff is so amazing for anything because it's so hard for dirt to stick to it and stay, and it's so hard to get your fingers throughout this entire thing. So I find things like that to be really useful. Now remember, it's always a good idea every once in a while to take these pieces apart and make sure you're cleaning them for your bird, or even buying new ones if they break. You want to make sure you're cleaning out everything that he drinks from and puts his mouth on. Again, I'm just doing a small demo here. You can put a little bit of soap on it and make sure that you're scrubbing it off completely. I don't know if you can see that, guys. But you want to make sure, of course, that again, that you get all of that soap off. You guys get the idea, so I'm not going to do the whole demo of this, but on that note, once a week, it is completely safe to put all of your bird things in the dishwasher. You can have just bird stuff in the dishwasher at that time, just so you feel like it's not cross-contaminating. But remember, dishwashers clean things thoroughly and they sterilize them with the heat at the end. So it's a really great idea to do that for your bird dishes, bird toys. You can do it as often as you like. When you have your bird cleanup, you can just put things in there. You can also take them outside and do it with a water hose. But I love knowing that the heat is going to sterilize everything that they're eating from in the end of the day. So that is my very important note for how to clean birds' water and take care of birds and their water. I don't know why, but I'm very particular about this one specific subject. I always have been. When people are babysitting, I'm like, you have got to make sure that you're cleaning the water properly. And I always tell my best friend, I'm like, you know, I know you're watching the birds, and when I get home, if I feel the slime in that water, I'm gonna know you didn't clean it out properly. I always let them know, I'm like, because, you know, there's no way to hide from me with these kind of things. Oh, Cody has a cough. No, he doesn't. Cody just wants to get attention, and because I joke about it every time he coughs, I'm like, babe, I know that you do not have a cough because birds don't cough, right? He's just imitating a cough, just so you guys know. I think I say this in one too many videos, but it does happen a lot that people go to the vet because their bird has a cough. I guess I'm always telling you this because Cody always has a cough. Isn't that amazing, Cody? Especially when I go to make myself tea or warm water, Cody suddenly has a cough. So I have to go make him his own herbal non-caffeinated tea. Is that right? Yeah. I think like he wants to act like, hey, I need my nice warm drink before I go to sleep. But I digress. So anyway, guys, that is it. I hope this video was very helpful. Sometimes I feel like, wow, this is a real simple thing, but then I realize it's sometimes not, because these things are hidden within the water and they are less obvious than they may seem. So thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed this Parrot Tip Tuesday with you guys and with Cody. I think he's just ever so handsome and quite well behaved for this past 10 minutes. It's pretty impressive for Cody. If you guys are watching my story on Instagram, you know, like the Snapchat style story that goes all day long on Instagram, if you're watching me at Marlene McCohen, you're seeing my birds all day long, you know that Cody is pretty rambunctious, let's just say. And on that note, guys, I hope you guys have joined Parrot Station. I'm looking at so many of your birds. I love your birds. I'm having such a good time. In fact, sometimes I can't even concentrate because I just want to focus on your birds. Like, I feel like they're my birds too. I'm just like, oh my God, look at you and look at the play stand you guys got. And I get way too excited, but that's what they're there for, right? Because I think our community has grown so much, and I feel like you guys are so helpful to one another and so amazing, and I just love the mentality of everybody in the group. I just have to let you guys know that because I'm so proud of you guys. It just feel like you're like an extension of this whole channel, and you guys are what is making owning birds and new parrot owners have a great life and an easy transition. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't joined Parrot Station, it's a Facebook page. It's amazing. We're having a ton of fun on there. So come join Parrot Station. Whether you have a bird or not, come join. It's so much fun. And let's see, of course, we're still doing Engage Not Caged on Instagram. So hashtag Engage Not Caged. That's our platform where we want to encourage people not to cage birds. It's really important that when you get a bird, you understand you're getting a companion for life. You're getting a friend that wants to be with you, wants to hang out with you. You cannot cage a bird all day long, just like you cannot keep a dog in a kennel. We have to change that mentality. So you guys on Parrot Station, I know that you're helping me do that. I know that we're in this together and it feels really, really good. So thank you guys so much. Please subscribe. I love new subscribers. It makes me feel like the message is getting out there and I'm really enjoying myself. And I'm telling the birds, I'm like, guys, you're famous. And they just keep on acting like birds. You know, it's like they don't even know. I'm like, Jersey, you're viral. Her behavior hasn't changed at all. Anyway, guys, I'm joking with you. So please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. And by the way, guys, don't tell anybody. I know she's told you before. Follow my sister on Snapchat, or actually don't follow her because she is talking with you guys and Snapchatting me when I don't even know that like I'm being Snapchatted or whatever. So it's kind of funny, but she's really great at that. She's hilarious. So she's great at that Snapchat thing. So follow her at Jenna Sarah, GENNASARA. I will put that underneath for you guys. I think you'll really enjoy like a behind the scenes, like a Marlene wishes she was not on Snapchat right now type behind the scenes. Like, what are you doing, little sister? Like only a little sister could get away with this stuff right now. Like I have to turn around and feel like I'm 50 going, am I on that Snapchat? I have one too, but whatever. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you like this video. Leave comments. I love comments. I love reading them so much. I enjoy it. Wow, I'm babbling on today, so I'm going to let you guys go. Bye.